moving forward, as you guys at this point are well aware, parents, as you guys know, the college landscape is changing every day recruiting-wise. The recruiting rules themselves are changing every day. The transfer portal has turned this thing on its head. If you have any questions, hey, where do I fit? What do I need to be doing? What are the rules to get to this school? How academically can I help myself? Whatever question you guys have, I would hope you wouldn't hesitate to ask us. A lot of you guys go to some really, really buttoned up academies with some great connections, and they do a ton to help you. If you ever want a second opinion, more information, anything we can do to help, please reach out. Yes? Good? Good? Parents good? Last chance for questions before we start going 100 miles an hour.
What's your name, bro?
Brandon Hill.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Lee Summit North.
You guys good?
You know what? We're going to be pretty good this year. We should do good. Summer, I play for the Royal Scout team, 2025. Working on, like right now, probably my throwing, you know, just trying to be able to throw it harder, working on hitting, trying to catch like more consistent barrels. This summer, I'm really looking forward to having a lot of fun, you know, because this is really the last summer ball experience we get. So looking forward to having fun, making memories, getting some hits, all that type of good stuff. So, hi, Mama. Oh, God.
What are you doing, Clay?
Here we're at MOKAN All-State, here at Man N Seitz. We're running the 30-yard dash right now. Got below a 4.0, so that means we ran a sub-6 or a sub-7. Feel pretty good about that. I'm here with my boy Jackson Miller and Bo Newberger. Feeling pretty good about the year. You know, this is like this first like preseason thing going into high school baseball. A couple weeks of tryouts. I go to Rockhurst High School. This year we're feeling pretty good about this year. Last year we got 3rd in state, so we're feeling pretty good. We got a lot of senior pitchers coming back, a lot of junior infielders, so we're feeling pretty good about the year. You know, not a lot of big runs from the catchers. You know, we're stuck behind the plate. We got a lot of knee pain. You know, we've cooked a, what was yours, 3.92? Yeah. 3.92 equivalent. That's about the fastest time we got out here. It's about the fastest catcher we have. Yes, sir. Awesome. Are we jumping? I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, you got it right. We're not in last.
Wait, when do we know we got?
And then it changes a little bit of the colors and their ability to perceive depth.
I do not, but works through the ball well.
Checking the O's.
we have director from PBR, Andy Urban. Andy, it's been a fun event so far.
It's fast-paced, a lot of talent here. Great facility at Man N Seitz to be able to pull something like this off. It's going well.
Yeah, you got to have this, right? Oh my gosh.
One of the best facilities in the state. Gives us areas to separate some hitters, some defense, some running, so we can do it all at the same time. It keeps it so kids aren't sitting and waiting forever to do things. Keeps them engaged and ultimately gets them out of here at a decent time.
I really loved it when we were listening to you in the opening. I loved how you pulled the parents into it. That, to me, I love that part because these parents are investing in their kids. They are investing in their kids. And to bring them into the information, that's fantastic.
It's something we really pride ourselves on. PBR has a state director model, meaning every state has a go-to guy, and we hope that every parent who has questions, and they should have questions, can use us as a third-party resource, someone who is going to be honest with them, somebody who's knowledgeable, we live in it every day, and can help guide them on this path. Unless they've had a son go through it the year or 2 years previous, the rules have changed so many times. The portal, there's just no way for them to have all the information. There's no one-stop shop source where they can go get it.
Yeah.
We hope to be that for them.
Absolutely. And you talk about the portal, it's nuts.
Yeah, the portal has changed how colleges at every single level recruit players. This is not the recruiting structure, the way schools recruit 3-4 years ago is unrecognizable today.
It was funny, I was talking with a coach from a D1 school, and he said, and they're smaller, and he says the portal just has changed everything.
Absolutely. So unless players and parents really reach out and have really strong resources, it can be hard to understand where you fit.
Yeah.
Talent-wise, skill-wise, academically, what they're trying to do. They may not have all the information. We really hope to bridge that gap and fill them in. So one, we can help them get where they need to go, but two, they can make their decisions that fit best for them.
So talk to us, you were up doing a lot of the fitness stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, with the jumps and the times and whatnot. Well, who stood out? Do you have some times there?
Yeah, Connor Bohm, Kansas kid, big, strong, fast. I know on the exit velo in BP, he was 95 plus today. He ran really well. I think he was a 37-inch vertical. He was above a 160 in grip strength. Big physical kid, and really, in order to have a chance, you know, the D1 schools, like you're talking about, they've got minimum numbers that they're looking for.
Right.
Physically, athletically. Take the skills out. You have to be strong and athletic to even have a chance to get on the field for them. He really stood out today. Another guy, Bo Newberger, bigger body guy, is not a great runner, but serviceable, and the strength is just off the charts. He also jumped well. That's a guy to watch. Those guys end up being pretty good power hitters at the end of the day.
So when we're in pitchers right now, that first group, there was a lot of high caliber players in the 26s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk a little about that year.
Well, it's that class in Kansas. I would argue to anybody who wants to have the conversation that's the best class Kansas has ever had. Now, I know we've had Joey Wentz, Riley Pint in the same class, two elite, first round type talents. The depth in the 26 class is going to be unheard of in Kansas. You're going to be able to go 15, 20 players deep that have big time talent in this class, and you're going to see it not only in the first session, you're going to turn around and you're going to see it again in the second session today, and then you're going to see it, we have another event next week, you're going to see two 26s that are going to be in the 93 to 95 mile an hour range next week too. These guys are getting the education on getting faster. The coaching, especially in Kansas City, is as good as anywhere in the country. And that 26 class, those athletes are taking full advantage, and it's really turning into the best class we've ever seen.
Who's a couple of kids at the top of that stand out for you?
So guys that are actually going to come next week, they had to transfer out of this event, but I'll say Keaton Neal and then Bo Peterson. Those guys are not only high-end position players, they're also in the mid-90s on the mound. Those guys are going to be top 20, top 25 national ranked players. We've got some good ones here today, though. Parker Clubb, Wichita area guy, Louisville commit. Parker we saw last week up to 92 on the mound, I believe. And today he put on an absolute show in the cage, ran well, showed arm strength behind the dish. He just keeps getting bigger, faster, stronger, and those numbers continue to go up. Look for him to make our national rankings in the next update as well.
That's cool. I love this because we've had a chance to sit down and talk with these kids. A lot of a lot of high character kids. I've really enjoyed the conversations. They've been very good in talking about their clubs. They're talking about their high schools and stuff. I really enjoy those conversations with these kids.
Not only do you, but as recruiters and colleges are having conversations with kids, they look for that as well. If you can communicate and you have a plan, they're really interested in what you're bringing to the table. So it's noticeable, it stands out, and those are the guys that stand out on the phone too when they're having those college conversations. So it's a skill.
Yeah.
It's something that should be practiced because at the end of the day, it does matter.
I do, and that's one of the things I like. I love doing that interview with the kids because it does matter. How do can you develop a relationship with somebody, right?
Absolutely.
I think that's important. Last thing here, you're finishing up. Talk about some of the catchers I've seen. You have some, just watching. I always love the catchers because they're a unique group, aren't they?
Yeah, I was a pitcher. I never understood why someone would want to sit back there and get beat up and wear the gear and sweat. But the types of guys who choose to do that end up being pretty special people, special players, and the ones who excel are incredibly valuable. Those guys are getting big scholarship dollars at the next level because what they do, they touch the ball every time, and if they can have an offensive impact as well, they can change the complexion of your team. And you're right, there's some really good catchers here today. And the training and the development of the catcher position over the last 5, 6, 7 years has really taken off. There's more information, kids are getting coached better, so you're seeing some of these showcase pop times get really, really low. It's just a testament to the kids and their ability to go work and train.
That's awesome. Andy, I want to say thank you for allowing Youth Baseball Midwest to come in and be part of your event here. It's really a pleasure for us to come in and enjoy the talking with the kids, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, you guys are a Class A group. We love having you here. It adds to our event, and again, part of what we take pride on at Prep Baseball is giving players a platform and giving them visibility, and you guys just add to that. So thank you for coming out and joining us today.
Appreciate it. We'll be talking with Andy some more. We're going to grow this up a little bit out here. Love this conversation. Andy Urban, folks, if you're in this area, please give these guys a call. They're doing a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.